Miami Beach in the 80s, it was a different landscape. South Beach, especially, when to describe how the scene was, old people outside.
Old people sitting on their porches. Yeah, I mean the biggest night there was bingo night. I
Bingo
think
night.
it was literally old people sitting everywhere on all the famous Ocean
Restaurants,
Drive.
Ocean
It
Drive,
was like just chairs set up in the front.
outside,
Yeah,
smoking cigars
yeah,
and
old
whatever.
people, yeah, just sitting out there waiting to die. I think kind
The
of.
rumor I've heard, and you can confirm this for me, that Mickey Rourke was a big pioneer of changing that. You were there. You tell me who was that? I'm sure you're a big part of it, but who else was in addition to you?
Well, I mean, you had like the artsy people like Louis Canales was in there. You had the Warsaw, which is I mean, there's a really big gay scene in the beginning, and I think that really brought
A lot of
a lot of the flavor.
they had
Yeah,
drag thing there
yeah,
too.
yeah, and they had the street parties. Yeah, the street parties, and the Warsaw was a big part. You had Paul Montana that opened the Whiskey Lounge. Johnny Versace, of course, was
Let's get to that next.
always sitting in at the news cafe and very friendly, very great
You met
man.
him.
Yeah, really awesome
Good
man.
conversation with him.
Not a in detailed
Hi,
conversation.
hello, nice to meet you.
Yeah, pretty much as just a informal introduction, but quite a few times. I mean, he recognized me, and but
Huge respect
well, I didn't want to disrespect him. So many people approached him.
all the time.
I'm the guy that would stand back rather
Right.
than do that.
I think that people see that like, wait a minute, this not he's. I mean, say hi to him because he's not saying hi to me. He's
Yeah,
respecting me, and they probably see that, right?
yeah, but he would say hello back to
He
everybody.
would, huh?
Yeah, he was a gentleman.
How he died? I was here. I was visiting from New York last summer. I was right down the road. How was that for business when Mark Cunanan,
Cunanan, yeah, Andrew Cunanan, yeah,
Andrew,
yeah,
sorry, Andrew
that's right.
Cunanan was
Yeah.
a
Well, it was bad, of course. It was
cities there all over the
it's
place.
just it was a tragic situation, and at first they thought it was a mob hit because it was a
Yes,
dead bird.
sure.
And they did actually the first time they did forensics or on
Very new
an
at it.
autopsy on a
Yeah.
bird, and it was a bullet fragment.
Wow.
So they eliminated that idea, and it was always a rumor, and it was tragic. There's nothing like that's ever good. It was really sad too because he was an icon
He was an icon. He put Miami
Yeah.
partially on the map.
without question.
I mean, like a lot of all the elements came through, right? And then he was partially.
You bring again the modeling industry that
That's
really
right.
absolutely. You had Irene Marie Ford, Michelle Pommier. Everybody's on the beach.
Yeah.
And they were in the old hotels, and just on the second floor of these old hotels, you can get a room for $39 a night on Ocean Drive back then.
I remember.
Because they were all the hotels were dilapidated and
Yeah.
not rebuilt.
Yeah.
So it was a great place, and the lighting in Miami is most beautiful.
Yeah.
Just the skies are so clear, and so modeling industry absolutely had
Took
the
advantage
biggest
of it.
effect.
They
It had
jumped
the
in.
biggest effect of making Miami popular. I mean, that brought everybody here.
A lot of fashion shows,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Yeah, swimsuit, week, and everything derived from that.
Did you spend time with Stallone at all?
Not really.
He
I
was
met him a
here
couple times. Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
How was he? The few times you met him?
I think he threatened to burn down my one of my establishments.
Really?
Yeah, one of my partners punched a friend of his or something. So they sent in like 20 guys, like looked like they played for the New York Giants. Said, "You touch our friend again, we're gonna burn your place down."
Oh, no way.
Oh, yeah, it was pretty interesting. Not saying
Madonna.
that he did it.
No.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is
yeah,
different.
yeah, yeah.
We love Stallone.
Yeah, we do. He was nice. He wasn't unpleasant.
Sure, sure.
I really never had a conversation.
Okay.
with him. Madonna was always around.
I was around.
Yeah, because Ingrid Caceres, I grew up with Ingrid.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Ingrid and I knew each other since we were young kids.
She comes from a family of
I,
entrepreneurs too, right?
well, I think your father does all the glass in all these buildings.
Okay.
I'd say that's a pretty lucrative job
Yes.
for all the
Ingrid.
glass buildings around
It
you.
was huge back then.
Yeah, yeah. And she's a great girl.
He is really
Yeah, she's been friends of mine for a long time. I saw her recently. She has a beautiful son.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I follow her on social media,
Yeah, yeah.
on Instagram.
Yeah, Nico.
She
So,
was competition to you
not really. I mean, if more people come out to go to a location,
in the bar, but club
the
hop.
bar hop. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what the Chili Pepper. What I used to do is I used to do free birthday parties early, so that everybody, when anybody drove onto the beach, I was always packed, and so everybody would stop there first, and that's when people drink the most. I mean, between 3 and 5 in the morning, even though you're open, you're not really doing that much business.
People was hanging out.
Yeah, so they're hanging out.
Sure.
They got to drive home.
Yeah.
Then the pizza places get busy.
Yes.
Pucci's Pizza, Tommy would get
Imagine
busy
that.
next door. Yeah,
Tommy
so
Pucci, right?
yeah,
He's
Tommy's
still around.
He's a
Landmark.
good friend of mine. I play golf with him all the time.
Really?
Yeah, he's a
Top
great
G,
guy.
man.
Yeah,
Have to give me an interview with him one day, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
on the phone with him after we get up here.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Tommy's a good buddy.
Chris Pacello.
Yes.
Interesting gentleman, good-looking guy from Brooklyn. From down the road from I grew up with.
Yeah.
He was across the street with Liquid
Yes, well, that was Ingers was with Liquid also.
partner.
Yeah,
Both partners.
yeah. And there's quite a few other partners.
Okay,
I mean, they were just like,
these are main partners. I get the
yeah.
face of the company.
Yeah, well, a lot of people were, but yeah, he was. They used to do Fat Black Pussycat.
Yes.
With, Ernie and all those guys.
The bag, the
Sure.
brown bag.
Yeah.
Great concept.
Yeah, and they did. So Liquid was great. I think Shadow Lounge is more of a competition for Liquid.
Yes.
If you saw Chris Pacello's movie, they said we're going to go to Shadow Club and we're going to break all the bottles, and it didn't really happen.
TV movie.
Yeah.
Donnie Wahlberg was in the movie.
Yeah.
Right. Mark Wahlberg brother. Yeah.
Yeah, but they had said we're going to Shadow Club, this competition. Yeah. So at the spot we had, I think, at least 8 bomb threats on a Saturday night. We had a bomb threat during the Wesley Snipes and the Blade premiere. We had another bomb threat there. They put like antennas through my air conditioners. They would put wine glasses in my toilets. I mean, so there's a lot of shifty people out there that wanted to put me out, but they couldn't. I remember when they shut down my air conditioning, we gave everybody pitchers of water, and everybody's just pouring it all over each other. The windows were sweating. There was so much heat coming out of that place that the windows. No, everybody had a blast. Probably one of the best nights we had, just because people just didn't want to go.